Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is day 3 of working on Mason's truck. We are doing a cab swap on it. If you're new to the channel, 2010 Dodge Ram, swapping the cab completely off of another truck. This truck that Mason picked up was totaled, so basically doing a full rebuild on it. So without further ado, let's hop in this old girl and we will head over to Bailey's and get started on it. Guys, before we get into today's video, I do want to go ahead and just thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing, watching the video, sticking with us through our entire YouTube journey so far, and you guys have been awesome. I definitely feel like the subscriber base that we've built up is it's a really good one. You guys leave nothing but positive feedback. You guys reaching out on Instagram, asking questions about your own builds, us inspiring you to build your own trucks. I don't know how many people have had DM me and say that they watched the video and now they want to build a shorty, and it's cool to see a lot of you guys going through with that and getting the job done, and you know, taking such a big undertaking and doing these big jobs, and I'm glad that we can help in any way. I may not always respond to absolutely every single question and stuff, and you know, we may not be like a huge channel, so I'm not trying to act like I'm just like flooded with messages, but I mean, I have a lot of other stuff going on, so you know, if you have questions and stuff, I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. But you know, if it takes a week for me to respond, it's just because it's kind of when I have time. I do marketing full-time, so I mean, I'm literally glued to a phone and a computer screen all the time. So when I can get a little break from it, trust me, I like to take a little break from it. So, but this is my main, when it comes to social media, all that stuff, Instagram, this right here, you guys are my main family. You guys are where it's at, and I really do appreciate you guys, and everyone else on the channel appreciates it as well. I just pulled up to Bailey's, and we're getting ready to get started on this thing, so quick little bit of talking there before we get into tonight's video, but hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it.
Fire.
It's been on fire. That truck's been on fire?
It's been on fire.
Looks like Mason, you guys remember in the last video, we about had everything pulled out, but I had to leave, but you guys seen how the cab came apart. Man, Mason has been busting ass. You've been here for a while, haven't you? About an hour, I'd say. You got it ready to go. So, oh, are we gonna be able to put your coolers in?
Yeah, I already got that.
Sweet, because this truck didn't have the coolers, so we're,
big spot in the carpet.
Yeah, so we can put all the Capri Sun and stuff in there. But all we got to do now, guys, is get a couple more people over here and we'll switch this stuff. Where's it been on fire? Oh,
everywhere. Front, back.
Man.
Me and Bailey seen it last night after you guys left. We seen all this was burnt.
I wonder what happened.
And then the four-wheel drive module, it was all melted together.
You think it caught on fire maybe?
The radio plug was melted.
Really? That's wild, man. I wonder what caused it.
I think they started fixing it. That's why nothing was burnt except for the wire.
They started to put it back together. Yeah, that's why it had different door panels on it.
That's why the dash.
It has newer door panels. If any of you guys are local in the area, or even if you just want us to ship some stuff, we have a ton of parts for a fortune. We have a full body harness, door panels for I think a 13 and up, right? 13 and up. So
apparently they'll work on it.
Apparently they'll work on a 10. So any of your fortune, we have door panels, matching set. We have a couple doors, not gonna be using, just random stuff. AC compressor, some pedals. Well, that one's junk, I guess. I don't know what module that is. Transmission control unit. Oh, that's for an Aisin. Dude, that's gotta be worth some money. I'd put that inside.
Yeah, I seen. I was pulling it apart.
I guarantee that's worth some money. So if you guys need anything at all, like just random stuff that came with it, feel free to hit us up. Definitely be a good price and we can get it shipped for you. So we're gonna probably try to roll this thing out, waiting on a couple more people. We got Craig and Skylar over here, and then we're gonna roll it out, lift it off, and then get the new one off the trailer. So just gonna be manpower tonight. We tried to work on getting like a skid steer or something, but it just sucks asking people to borrow stuff. So Mason's gonna roll it out by himself. Nah, I'm gonna set the camera down, I'll help him get it out here, and then we'll switch everything out. We could. Just with five, what, 6 of us here? 5 of us? 5 of us, we already got it moved back this far. Easy access to everything. Just waiting on a couple more people. It's really hard to move that far, but it is possible. It's very possible. We just slid it up right onto the truck.
Oh, now time to move.
Yeah. Jeremiah says, I don't care if it gets scratched. Come on back, come on back.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that is now day 4. We just rolled up to Bailey's. We're getting a late start. Well, we are. Mason's been here pretty much all day working. Well, half the day. What you doing right now? Getting the hood assemblies off.
Pretty sure it can start.
Pretty sure it could start right now. I don't even know what all's done, so we're gonna find out. Mason said it's ready to start.
Except for coolant.
Except for coolant? Well, we don't need that. All right, test fire. See if she'll fire. Battery's hooked up. This is scary. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. It's in neutral. It's not hooked up down there. The shifter's not hooked up. Man, it's a good thing that thing wasn't in drive. I guess the brakes work still, but. All right, guys, we don't have any fenders for the truck yet, any new ones, so Mason is doing his best paintless dent repair and just getting everything lined up pretty good. So this is just simply so we can drive it around a little bit once it's all put together. But I'm just gonna put a couple bolts in each fender and yeah. All right, guys, we got the temporary bed back on. Trying to knock some dents out. We have this big 2x4 stuck into the taillight hole, popping them out. It's still pretty bad, but just temporary. Got this side. This side's pretty bad, but it's not really worth messing with as long as it just doesn't look absolutely horrible. And then we got this fender temporarily on, but cab is fresh, doors are all fresh. Just need a bed, some fenders, and she will be pretty straight. This window would not go down. Having problems with this window, so switching out the regulator right now.
I'm fixing this door.
Fixing the door.
Put the
I'm
lock
gonna switch the lockout while we got it apart.
Yeah.
It's coming together.
She's straight in there.
Huh? Put zip ties around it.
Do you know how to turn signal on right?
You probably need to.
Oh man, that car changer job. So we don't lose it. Can't afford to take another headlight loss.
Oh man. That ain't gonna work, you got it too tight. It'll be alright.
Yep.
Let me get it in there. There you go. And get it as tight as you can.
Hit us up for custom headlight builds. All right, guys. Now, obviously, if you guys haven't figured out by now, this is just temporary. This is not going to be a long thing. Mason has headlights ordered. He has tail lights. Everything is ordered. The only thing we're waiting on is a bed and 2 fenders. Everything is going to be good, but this is what the front of it looks like for now. She's not very good. She's not the best, but she's complete. She's all together, so he's going to be able to drive it. So, all good to go, but yeah. So they're just wrapping up. Pretty much just this door. Just having to switch that door harness out. And other than that, everything's pretty much just put the door panels back on it, filled up with coolant, and the job is done. All right guys, the interior minus the coolers, got to get some new bolts for it because the cooler's broke, is all put together on this thing. It's completely wrapped up, interior is done. So just get the coolers, all the doors are lined up good, so it's looking good. So it's 4 days, 4 days, roughly 6 hours a day, maybe at the most. So about 24 hours really is how long it took to do this. But we also had 4 or 5 people all the time, so you gotta think, I mean, by yourself it would take probably at least 60 hours to do something like this, but, and obviously it's not complete yet. The fender, we know. I just thought it'd be kind of funny to show you guys that stuff, but just simply so Mason can cruise around, make sure everything's good. So yeah, that is probably gonna wrap up the end of this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, let me know what you guys think. In the next video, we'll be putting some fenders on this thing, hopefully messing with the headlights and really getting it dialed in and looking like a complete truck, but who knows.